Hello, people, boys and girls. You know about Pip and the Convict and Oliver Twist? Something in my loser times reminds me of Oliver Twist. What is that? I'm glad you asked. I was about 4 years old, my sister was about 5. Where we live in, we just started to go to school, and a girl used to carry us to school and bring us back. But this day, when we're ready to come back, we can't find the girl. I don't know why, because she came, whatever is the reason. Eh? So it have 2 hills out from the school to walk down, one on the right side, one on the left side. We hold hand. Marlene 11 months older than me. But she know how to accept her leadership responsibility. She hold my hand and we walk in. We come down the wrong hill and we walk in. Which one you start thinking about, Oliver Twist or Pip and the Convict? We walk up must be about more than 4 or 5 miles, about 4 miles. We walk. Sun shining and a shower rain just come down. Rah! We run under a downstairs gallery to shelter. I say 2 little children, 4 years and 5 years old. The next thing, a lady was coming from the opposite direction. She come there to shelter and she look at us. She say, what school are you going to? He said the CM school, Canadian Mission School. We used to call it the Indian school. How fight about, so all you doing here? Oh, all you walking in the wrong direction. Where all you living, fight about? She said, come, rain stop falling. Maybe I should put that under miracles and God's protection on me. And not Pip and the Convict. So she walk with us. She take no car or anything. She walk with us. And then she show us all you walk down the wrong hill. We go down the hill. And then we see the Catholic Church. Catholic Church was a landmark. And when she see, probably our eyes lit up and thing. She said, look, make it from here. Just go up a little hill and come down, and that's where we live in. So when we say yes and we start to walk, we don't look back to see if she disappeared. Suppose, who believe in angels? Because she could have just walk up the hill and come and get kudos and things from our mother. You bring my children to school, thank you very much. Look at $10, whatever. I don't want no $10. I like to do this thing or whatever. I don't know if we look back, but if we look back, we ain't see nobody. Marlene remember that. I don't know why she ain't remember that. I remind her about that the other day. So that reminds me of what? Oliver Twist? Or Pip and the Convict? Choose your pick. That comes down under loser times. I wonder if that wasn't an angel boy. A lady. Next one. Next one. This might more remind you of Oliver Twist or one of them or some other thing. My grandfather came, my mother, father came by us a certain time, some things I can remember. And he teaching me, climb up Sunshine Mountain, heavenly breezes blow. Climb up Sunshine Mountain, faces all aglow. Imagine that in Calypso tempo, rock, running in, rock with it. Anyway. Climb up Sunshine Mountain, you, something like that. You and I can't remember the words. It looked like he liked me in a certain way because I resemble my mother and my mother resemble he. He gone back. I don't know what they talk, but the next thing, in one of my lectures, I talk about how I was taken to Faizabad to that same grandparent to live during school time. Holiday time, I'll come back home. I wonder if I was a father, I would have let my first son go anyway. Probably it's a good thing, I don't know, but I might resist that. But church, I got a lot of church there. When people learn the commandments like, you shall have no other God but me, I tell my daughter some time ago. As I learned that from before that, and God spake all these words saying, I am the Lord thy God, who brought thee out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage. That's beside the point. Point I want to get at is this. He brought me back. Probably that was the time he sang the song, I don't know, some visiting time. And the next thing I hear my mother and somebody talking. I hear my mother and somebody talking, saying, he could travel by himself. Yeah, he could travel by himself, man. You just give him his thing, it had something called a grip. A kind of compressed cardboard thing, like how to describe it. Put my clothes in that and I gone traveling to Library. I have to take 2 taxis or 2 transports. I reach by a parlor in Oroput. For who in Trinidad know about Oroput, I must be wait there for about 4 or 5 hours. Every time I get hungry, I buy a sweet drink and I drink it. One of the guys from the parlor, who are later in the years, I know as Pancho, 2 brothers. Tell me, where you going? I waiting there for the bus, government bus. Where you going? So I go in Library. So well, here what? Walk down so by the bypass, by the highway section, and you'll get a car to go Library. So that is how I get to reach. That's not the high point, however. When I'm coming back, they say you could travel there. Remember I was haunted by a snake demon, It used to take me in the night, but suppose they take me while I traveling. I wonder if my parents study that. So, they give me my grip and thing and I come back. You know, when I reach back home, the neighbor tell me, hey, Ballard, some Indian people say, hey, they're not living here again, I hear they're living somewhere in Delhi Road. So go up here, Delhi, I don't know where's that. That a place in India or something, I don't know. So I gone with my grip and thing and I gone walking Delhi Road. I can't remember who tell me, well, maybe it's in a trace of Delhi Road. I can't remember that, but I walked down in that trace. And I walked down in that trace, a Baptist church. My mother going to that church now. We are living opposite that Baptist church. I can't remember how I managed to get there. If it was divide guidance or somebody tell me go there. So I take the right and I go down inside and they said, look, Trevor, they move, I tell you. And I had to go and meet them right, I spend my holidays there. I kick my grip again. A little boy, 5 years old, 4, 5 years old, traveling by himself. They had a bizarre kind of something happening around that time called the green-faced man. A kind of rumor where somebody used to take little children and take out their heart, right? And a lady was missing a certain time. She jumped in a taxi, they never see her again and all that. And that's the kind of scare happening around there that I traveling by myself. I must have real divine guidance, boy. Mighty watching me all the time. So, I gone back. My grandparents were living in a stable place. I gone back. When I'm ready to come back, and I drive a thing and I walk in the same place and I go in, they move, They didn't have cell phone and plenty people didn't have telephone, and telephone was a luxurious thing. But they had, you could write a letter in the post office and write to someone, say something. They move. I say they move. I know what happened. I have a brother that resemble me like twin, Bevan Joseph, one after me. So as I coming down the hill by a mango tree, there somebody watch me and say, they find I resemble Bevan. Oh, you looking living in the house behind our house. I walk down there, I walk down behind the house and right? And so on I managed to. So one was called the greenhouse, and the first one was the grey house. Anything remind you of Oliver Twist there? Or Pip and the Convict? One of them with a little stick and a bag on his shoulder and he walk and go, oh, little boy from Scotland. Thank you for listening.